Hello! Hello, Ava. You are first. How are you doing this morning? Good morning. How am I so early? Oh, you made it right when the game started, though. That's the thing. Hold up. I want to make this full screen. Hello? Make Call of Cthulhu full screen. Doing good? Alright. That's good to hear. I am kind of stoked. Just eating breadsticks? Hey, ain't that the life, though? Can't go wrong with breadsticks, though. I am ready for the reading stream tomorrow. Are y'all? Oh, all right. It just put it full screen automatically for me. Thank you. Adjust brightness. I'm a baby bitch, so we're gonna put it right here. It baked with olive oil. Oh yes, sounds so good. That came out a little more uh sensual than I meant to make it sound. My bad. Edward Pierce, veteran of the First World War, John's memories in liquor and sleeping pills. He is now a private detective who has trouble finding a case, able to lift him from his torpor. Pierce must find the new case quickly or risk losing his license. Alright, cool. Let's go. Oh, excuse me. While we're waiting, thank you to Alex Onechan and Doshi VT for following the cafe, joining the cafe. Glad to have y'all here. Thank y'all so much. Side note, y'all. I have some potential news. Or a little bit at the beginning of some dip. Ooh, what dip? What dip? But I have some potential news. I'm gonna have to wait and see until I get some verification on what's happening. Yes. Yes. If I am mad, it is mercy. Uh, I'll verify it later. May the gods pity the man who, in his callousness, can remain sane to the hideous sin. Sour cream and chive. You know, I don't hate it. That sounds pretty damn good. But I might be joining a group. If y'all don't know, I was originally in a group called the Mocha Maid Cafe, and it was pretty cute. It fit my aesthetic. But unfortunately the group disbanded. But fingers crossed that this new group that I potentially could be in sticks around. So we'll see. Once I get verification of me being accepted, I'll let y'all know. But otherwise, ooh, I might be in it. Oh, this might be a problem, y'all. Oh, this might be a problem. Turn motion blur off, please. Oh, I need to change a little bit more settings. Yeah, I don't want to make myself sick because I have a very high potential to make myself sick playing this game. Just because of the I don't care about the 3. No, I want to change the camera FOV. Should I expand? Would it be expanding or would it be lowering it? Oh god, that's way too fucking close. Holy shit. Alright, just bear with me as I fix the settings. That way I don't throw up on stream, y'all. Yeah, this needs to be high, like super high. Okay, vertical sync, motion blur is off. Effects, just make that high. Textures, make that high. Look, I really don't care about uh making this game look super pretty. I just want to be sure that I can actually play the fucking game and not throw up. Okay, it's a little bit better. Poor shark. I must go Bye-bye, Ava. See ya. Have a good day. Thank you for stopping by, though. Appreciate it. How do I... How does one open? Oh, I can't open. Makes sense. It's okay. I'll go down here instead. What is over here? I can't open that either. Dang it. I guess we'll go over here. How do I run? Can I run? Oh, it's left stick. Or it's left trigger. Give me bolt cutters. Let's go. Down here. That's a big ass shark. Can I get in the water? I can't fall in the water. Sad boys. I was ready to fall in and just see if I could see the shark. Technically, I was like, oh, well, you can't see this. Like, I could totally see. Like, feel my way around that there's some fucking bolt cutters. Alright, open the door now. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Okay. Can I unlock this door? No. I mean, it leads to the same place. It's not a big deal. Just an instance, yeah.
What a putrid offering.
So many dead fish. What's over here? Oh.
You have been chosen.
I mean, yeah, I already knew I can run. What's over here? Open the door. Open the door. Lemon, 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 lemon. Oh. Oh, okay.
Everything has already been written. But perhaps you will attempt to change your destiny.
Are they not supposed to have faces? Or did I turn down the graphics setting too much? It's okay, mister. We're alive.
I hate whiskey.
Consult diary? Dr. Conwell repeats to me that I no longer need my remedy to keep my memories at bay, but I know that if I stop, the memories will return. One of these mornings, I probably won't wake up. Despite this treatment, I again hear voices in my dreams, but they are different, unknown. They seem to surface from unfathomable and ancient depths. What name's creature is calling me? Oh, there's... What the fuck is this? Oh, it's an... Oh, it's a level up system? Hello, Borger Pant. I'm sorry. My brain stopped working. How are you doing? Good morning, good morning. Stable for my sanity. Okay, okay. What about inventory? My old lighter that I engraved in memory of the 77th Infantry Division and men in the Lost Battalion who fell. Be? You be? Don't drink.
Been a while since I jotted down something other than my nightmares.
Yeah. Oh. Hello? Turn that shit off.
I should get rid of all this stuff.
What's this?
Natural sciences, linguistics, archaeology.
Hello?
I'm listening.
Are you Edward Pierce, private investigator contracted by the Wentworth Detective Agency?
That's correct.
Yeah.
Hello, Mr. Pierce. I'm Lucy Sherifield, in charge of investigators over at Wentworth. I'm calling because of a problem with your file. A fire has destroyed some of our documents.
Is that right?
I'm so very sorry, but I have to collect your personal information yet again.
Oh. Allocate your character points. Character point allows you to proof of skill. Oh, okay. Those who talk by power of speech. Improving this. Basically, playing during discussions. Find hidden objects. Understand the motivation of the person based on his or her behavior. Determining the use and origin of occult artifacts, personal knowledge of the myth. Understand past better than crime scene or project. Okay, so I would probably want to dabble. I don't really want to fight as much as I can. So let's. Ah, thank you for my name is a reference. Borgerpan. Reference to what? But thank you for the follow. Welcome to the cafe. Hello. Borgerpan. My brain's not working this morning. Reference to what? I don't want to increase this. Before next level? It takes so much. Okay, professional. Probably increase occultism. There we go. Keep strength where it's at. I'm cool with that. Thank you. I'm glad you enjoy it. I made sure that like people would I had to incentivize people to use that command. Because like I implemented that command and it was like, oh, when you get head pats, great, let us know. I'm like, okay, cool. And I put in head pats and no one's used it until you. Thank you, Borger.
And on a related matter, may I raise a sensitive question?
What's wrong?
As you know, we wish to closely monitor the progress of our contractors. And it would seem you've been accepting fewer new cases.
Work is scarce.
Mr. Pierce, you know as well as I do there's never been more investigative work than now.
But are those cases worth it?
They're worth not losing your license.
I don't like that my camera is like rocking back and forth. It's because I'm an alcoholic. Hey. It's okay.
I'm coming.
Oh?
Sir,
What you
I
mean?
came here on the advice of a person whom I hold in high esteem, and I must say that I expected anything but a drunkard's lair.
Dude, you just met me. Why you gotta be an asshole?
You're free to leave anytime, sir.
Do you know to whom you speak?
No, I
Stephen
don't.
Webster, industrialist and art collector. All of Boston knows you.
Tell me, Mr. Pierce, are you capable of handling a new case, or are you simply a deadbeat inebriate?
Jesus,
You come
dude.
to me.
Relax.
It means you're desperate.
Nobody believes me. They take me for an old fool. Sarah, my little girl, she is dead.
Yeah, if people are calling you crazy, you have no right to call me like a drunkard idiot.
Painter.
Bruh.
Yes. Everyone knows her work.
The police accuse her of killing her family.
Oh?
They all died in a fire. Sarah, her husband, and Simon, my grandson.
I can't do anything for a woman who is already dead.
Find out the truth. They say she was mad, but I know that's a lie. She would never have done such a thing.
But if you have no proof...
I've brought all that I have. Look. I want you to...
I don't like how it's going from like a first person to this third person view. Like, just pick one or the other.
Tell me all the assumptions that come to mind.
What am I supposed to find?
Tell me if this
FS
is the
usually
work of
does nothing
madness,
anywhere else.
or if, on the contrary, you manage to detect some logic, a rationality
fair.
to follow so that I may understand it.
But again, thank you for the
Is
head
that
pat
all you
redeem.
want from me?
Yes, please.
All right. I'll look at your picture.
But yeah, no, I'm curious what
That's all you've
your
got.
name's a reference to. What is it? My brain's
I
not
placed
working.
a file on your desk. It contains everything I have on the affair.
Why did you just hand it to me, dude?
A warehouse on Darkwater. Some sketches of the Hawkins family. Rather thin.
Undertale? Wait. Wait, there's a character in Undertale called Borger Pant? Am I that bad? What? Oh, I know who this is. Yeah. No. I know who it is. I know who it is. Thank you. I know now. Some of it is unreadable, but I can make out part of the address. Warehouse 36, Darkwater. Police report says the fire started in the dining room and claimed the whole family. The police decided on a domestic accident, but they nonetheless insist on Sarah Hawkins' mental frailty. Why? Press cutting, an article written about the marriage of Sarah and Charles Hawkins, a businessman from the island. Darkwater lived a recluse life there with their only son, Simon. Okay. Just the pictures. I have to look down at my my control to figure out what I'm doing. I want to explore the rest of the room, please, game. No, it's not gonna look. Yeah. Oh,
What's this symbol on the man's chest? It's as if Sarah Hawkins breathed a message into it.
So, Mr. Pierce, what do you make of these elements?
didn't take this
The
painting lightly.
meaning could be exactly as it appears. I think your daughter is sending you a message.
That's what I believe, too. It was 3 months ago that I received the call from the police telling me of my daughter's death. And yet a short while after, this painting was delivered to my home. The painting is linked to this case, can't you see? You must find the meaning behind all this.
Okay. What's about
The
Warehouse
sender's
36?
label mentions Warehouse 36.
That's right. It came with Sarah's last painting.
What is
You think
it?
your
What does it
daughter could have been
mean?
the sender.
That is what you must find out.
Oh, thanks,
Go to
dude.
Darkwater. Find Warehouse 36.
Her husband was a big deal on the island. But the police are sticking to the accident theory. Though they mentioned Sarah's mental state was fragile.
Yeah, that's the
I
problem.
believe you are right, sir. This case is not as simple as it appears.
Yeah.
I am aware of that. I believe there is more to this case than just an accident.
Where does she live?
Never heard of the place. Where is that?
It's a small, remote island off the coast of Boston. Sarah lived there with her son and her husband.
I suppose you want to ship me off there.
Darkwater holds the secret regarding my daughter, Mr. Pierce. You must uncover it.
Fine.
You
Mental
must tell
frailty.
me if what the police suggest about the mental state of your daughter is true.
No. Sarah had visions. Everyone knew that. She never would have hurt a fly. She only
So
thought
she's
she
schizophrenic.
saw things.
Saw things? What do you mean by that?
I never knew what she meant by that. My daughter was an enigmatic figure, Mr. Pierce. You must find out the truth about her life and death.
Why don't you tell me more about her life? It's your daughter. Information I need.
I'm beginning to understand.
I'm willing to do anything for my daughter to recover her honor.
Quiet down. I'm on your side. Let's sum things up. An artist dies with her family in a house fire. Your only clue is a sort of promontory painting sent from Darkwater right before her death.
Correct. And the rumors about her supposed folly.
Which you don't totally deny.
Find that warehouse. Find out the truth regarding Sarah Hawkins' death. You'll be handsomely compensated.
All right. I'll take
Yay!
I'll go to Darkwater and look into the death of your daughter.
Thank you, Mr. Pierce. I didn't expect any less coming from a man in your situation.
Something's queer. But it's not like I have a choice.
Can I explore the rest of my room?
Darkwater.
Okay. Ooh, I like these little things here. Local celebrity, the heir of a ship owner family, who used to travel a lot. He met Sarah Hawkins during a trip to Paris, fell in love, got married, and Hawkins took her to the remote island Darkwater. A child named Simon. Painter known for her tortured artistic universe. She was worshipped for the strangeness of her work and rarity of her public appearances. And remember that she once said, "I paint what my dreams whispered to me." Prize high society columnist, wealthy Boston heiress known for her party going, who chooses to follow her new husband and live as recluse now under dark water. Okay, what about Simon? One son of Charles and Sarah. He died in the fire from his whole family. Okay. And then intuitive and visionary artist for some, overpriced and possible for others. Sarah Hawkins leaves nobody indifferent. This mysterious and reserved painter offers strange images with violent colors and wild strokes to the world. Her paintings are testimony to her vision of the world, and the world of Sarah Hawkins is a portal open to other dimensions. Extract from the notebook. Okay. What about clue? Get this clue.
I think I've got a book on the North Atlantic. The Lost Battalion. Holding your position and obeying orders. That isn't courage. I wonder why I still take these things.
Let's describe them when I turned from the war. They swore that they would put an end to the nightmares, but for a while now their face's been wearing off. What this?
I used to be an avid reader.
Open? Nothing in there.
The Wentworth Agency doesn't attract top-notch cases.
The dense work aimed at interns and young practitioners. This first volume lists all illnesses known in the civilized world. It has senses of suitable treatment. Okay. Hey, progression on my medicine. Let's fucking go. Open? Open.
Married woman runs off with her girlfriend. The husband couldn't understand it.
Husband never understood that his wife had left him. He kept on calling me weeks after the investigation was closed. What's a cool fact, Borger?
A good old story of blackmail in a speakeasy.
Our owner hired me didn't like the way I closed this case, but when you're already outside the law, there's not a lot one can do against a private detective who's got proof against you.
Darkwater is off the coast of Boston. But I've never heard of it. According to this book, it was often mentioned during whale hunting times at the end of the 19th century. But it seems to have been shunned since then.
Darkwater Island's been inhabited since the 14th century and is still rich with the many memories left by its lost tribes. But don't let the romanticism of these moving evidence of such naive and primitive beliefs fool you into forgetting how violent their gods were. Gigantic creatures still ornates the walls of long abandoned caves. Was it a sea or a dream god? No one knows. But today's inhabitants, the sons and daughters of the proud whale hunters, still remember the mysterious and tumultuous story of their small land off the coast of Massachusetts. D to of Wux means I love you in Dragon Tongue. Oh, that's cool.
All I have to do is go to the port. Natural sciences, linguistics, archaeology.
I will tell that to my wife. Thank you, Borger. How did you come to know Dragon Tongue? Oh, yes, leave. Here's took the Hawkins case. The cursed artist is accused of having caused a fire that killed her and her family. As the only clue, she left her father a disturbing painting. On the shipping label and address of warehouse set in the docks of the island of Darkwater. The place seems to be the starting point for Pierce's investigation. Let's go! Do this later. The loading takes so long. Get back. By the way, how are you doing this morning, Borger? I haven't asked that yet. It do be like that, though. Look, when a game has, like, that long of a loading time, like, that's kind of distressing. I haven't really done much. I mean, yeah, I've done some investigation and looked into, like, walked around. Oh, now we're getting the opening credits? Lord, have mercy. We're 30 minutes into the stream and we're just now, like, getting the starting credits. I guess. But also, I put the settings on high. Sure, it's like one below the maximum graphic settings, but this game kind of looks like doo-doo water. Not gonna lie. I don't know why.
We're almost there.
I remember this game came out when I was in college and I wanted to play it, but I couldn't justify the price for it. Because, like, everyone was, like, on the fence of it being good or bad. I mean, so far it's not horrible.
Stay on board.
Oh, another fact? Let's go. What's the other fact?
There's guys coming to unload.
Let me hear it. Lay it on me.
Welcome to Darkwater Island, Mr. Pierce.
My weekend's been pretty, like,
Thank you.
alright. Haven't really been doing much.
So, what wind brought you?
Oh, alright, guess we're talking.
Does the Hawkins case mean anything to you?
A sad story that we would all prefer to forget. Charles Hawkins may have been a landlubber, but he was a good man.
And his wife, Sarah Hawkins.
Dragons like short people? Oh, nice, nice. And how do you know that, Borger?
You know what? Go have a drink at the Stranded Whale. What you need is a good pick-me-up.
No, I can't
Mitchell
drink.
may not be very welcoming, but his bar holds a surprise for you. As for me, you'll find me at the Harbor Master's office.
I don't
It's
want to
the
be a
Hawkins
drunk
family that
person.
brings you here.
I get
I have
silly
a
if I'm
pile of
drunk.
Documents that should interest you.
Understood. I'm going for a look around the docks.
Hey, mister, what you doing? Are you peeing? No, you're fishing. Look, one could have assumed that they were peeing. Eek. Eek. I can't go that way either. I don't want to go into town yet. What's over here?
Please move back. Let the police do their work. Hey, Sullivan, the same goes for you, sir. Move along.
I'm looking for this address. Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
Ah. And so who are you?
I didn't introduce myself. Edward Pierce, private detective.
In any case, it's not very important. I can't answer that.
What? Why
You
not?
can't? Or you don't want to?
Bruh, no.
Oh,
No, no, no.
no. I'm not getting into those games, me. Now, please, allow me to do my job.
You can't understand. You're not sailors. It's a sign. There's something coming. Something real bad. Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters. You're...
The blood is just beginning to coagulate. It died a short time ago. Only a specialist would know what killed it.
I mean, yeah,
Can't
we
understand.
shouldn't
You're
throw it
not
back in.
sailors. It's a sign.
You can see that I'm busy, can't you?
You can't understand. Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters. You're crazy.
What could have done so much damage? What could have done so
Ow.
much damage?
Kill them? I don't want to kill them.
See that I'm busy, can't you?
You can't understand. You're not.
Okay, they're just repeating themselves
yeah,
now at this
son.
point.
He's gonna get us in trouble.
Throw hands? Can I even throw hands? I just clicked all the buttons. What the heck is this? Why does it look like a fart cloud? All right, Harbor Master's office.
Broken. This place seems half abandoned.
Open. That's just a toilet.
Fishing equipment. Could do with some rust remover. This blackboard hasn't been used in a long while.
Excuse me.
The Scylla. It finished up beached at the entrance to the harbor.
Oh, pretty. Learning medicine. Teaches ethics and good practice medical staff. Let's go. Progression. That's a map. I kind of want... The lamp was probably cursed. I mean, I wouldn't doubt it. Everything's so green. Why do you guys burn green stuff?
This man and Fitzroy could be twins.
Oh. I hate that I can open this, but I can't get anything out of it.
What a macabre souvenir.
That's the dude's peg leg. Did you kill your brother? Increase this. What? And validate. Huh. Sorry, I heard a helicopter go by and I was so confused. Mister.
I brought out the Charles Hawkins cargo manifests. They're on the table next to you. But in truth, you'll...
Another fact? Let's go. More dragon facts, right?
Come join me on the deck.
Whoops. It would seem that the world has forgotten the very isolated rock off the coast of Boston. It's a small, unhospitable island whose coastline is made up of steep cliffs and sharp reefs, with only one outlet to the sea. It's mainly inhabited by descendants of whalers who set up a supply post there in the 1800s. It's severely by the collapse of this activity. A distant port of Darkwater once still passes in front of the shell of the Scylla, the last whaling ship that brought back a catch. The man looks like it was posted. He has a wooden leg. Can I not rotate it? Oh, I was hoping there'd be something on there. Like a little secret. Alright, what we got?
These manifests are signed by Charles Hawkins. But that's all I'll get from
1890, 1907, and a partial date. The rest of the documents blacked out. Who wants the information to be hidden? Doop-a-doop. Oh shit, you like left.
I wonder what Captain Fitzroy has got to say about this woman, Cat.
Captain, terms of our agreement are clear. Keep your men under control. You cannot afford to provoke us. You need to answer this message. Just make your payment to the carrier. Oh? What's this way? I don't want to go out just yet. I want to see what's over here. It's just ugly. I feel like going to him. Yeah, let's go to the bar next. Because that's main objective. We don't want to continue the story just yet.
You can pick up the pieces.
Come on,
Dragons are mostly trans?
There's nothing
Yo,
for you
really?
either.
Got in his belly.
Beat it.
You hear that? You bilge rats don't scare me.
That is a nice fact.
Prohibition is just a joke around here. That suits me fine.
Hey, mister. Never mind, you don't want to talk to me. Hey, mister. Never mind, you don't want to talk to me. Hey, mister. Never mind, I don't want to talk. Then no one wants to talk to me. Yeah. Fine, going to the bar. Oh. Would that be trans or a hermaphrodite? Or, I mean, would they be considered the same thing? Not entirely certain. Bruh.
Hey, be careful.
Why are we so mean? Sure. More facts. Hand them over. Let's go.
Let's get him another drink. He's dry.
In my bar, we don't serve troublemakers.
Bruh. Uh,
Yet you served this man, and you can't say he's been on his best behavior.
He's a regular. It was you who provoked him by turning
fuck.
up with your mainland
Dragons
man.
are born with teeth?
You mistake my
Ooh.
manner. I ask nothing more than to become a regular as well, which will be difficult if you refuse to serve me.
I hope you're less talkative when you're drunk.
Try me.
We'll see.
Hello, FG. How you doing? Good morning, good morning. Or actually, good evening for you. I'll order a drink.
Captain Fitzroy told me about a little pick-me-up.
You want a drink?
Yeah, drinky drink. Only
I
small
wouldn't
glass.
say no to a glass.
Try this.
Hello? You didn't pour that in a glass. You just poured it on the floor.
I think we'll get along well.
This will affect your destiny. Oh God. I'll look for Warehouse
You
36.
know where this place is? Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
The Hawkins warehouse.
Yeah.
Yeah. If I were you, I wouldn't hang around there.
Why not?
Tell me.
First off, there are rumors. Sailors from around here say you can hear noises coming from the warehouse at night. Screams.
Yeah, it's the orgies.
Screams.
And that's not all. There's the fate of its owners and all the superstitions that go with it. But I'll say no more. Anything else?
They meet as soon as they hatch. I mean, I figured dragons would do that. Find out about Darkwater.
What can you tell me about her?
We all knew she was famous on the mainland for her paintings. Never understood why. Then, I don't want to speak ill of the dead.
No. Not speaking ill if it's true.
Her vision. Was it so terrible?
Way I see it, the truth is really a question of point of view.
Yeah.
What do you mean by that?
Do you still trust the truth after a bottle of whiskey?
Oh, that's not good
I've
enough.
got what I need.
Anything else?
No.
That'll be all for now.
And then he said, "You have no right to treat us like this."
The miraculous catch. The most significant event of the last 80 years.
Here's Sailor Whitman's returned to Darkwater Port late on Tuesday afternoon. The locals immediately rushed to the docks, directing the last whaling ship in the island. People amazed at the sight of the unbelievable catch brave vessel they had on board. Nothing went beyond that of the formidable toothed whale, the cetacean that is already being called the miraculous catch. Ah.
And the doctor, what did he say?
Anything over here? Nothing. Hey, mister.
Nightmares. Can hear things and voices whispering. Will follow its reader and appear at various locations. Gifted
Dragon
with
parents
its
sleep
own
before the egg
consciousness.
hatches? I can imagine that, yeah.
Reader.
They just let them fend for themselves. Wait, can I talk to you again?
That's it. Maybe we should let him take it. No, the risks are too high.
You are
It's
not
a book,
okay. You have
after
markings on your hand.
Pure knowledge.
Do you like our song?
Yes.
We're true sirens.
We may not be pros, but we give it all we've got.
That's true. It's a reminder of the time when we were still fishing for whales off Darkwater Island.
Dragons also bulletproof? I mean, I would assume they're also, like, they can't really be broken unless, like, you really try so hard.
I've never heard this song before.
Only people from here know it. It tells the story of the miraculous catch.
I saw the newspaper clipping. You don't believe it, do you?
Watch what you say, young man.
That catch saved our island.
Ah. Where's the proof?
We're the proof.
Without it, the whole of Darkwater would have died of hunger in 1847.
It's true.
Everything happened just as it says in the newspaper report.
Really?
Our grandparents tasted its flesh.
I don't like that.
And it was delicious.
Even more? Hell yeah, give me more facts. I like dragon facts.
What brought whaling to an end?
The whales, of course.
They all disappeared.
You exhausted the stocks.
You could say that, yes. There were
Yeah,
fewer
you
and
killed
fewer
all
of
the
them.
whales. That's what happened.
Until the last, the biggest.
The one of the miraculous catch.
Exactly.
Okay,
I bid
bye-bye.
you farewell, gentlemen.
Good night, stranger.
So long.
Okay, lady obviously wants to talk. What about you, mister? Do you want to talk to me? You talk to me? Huh? 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 Want to be a butthole? Over here. Open? Oh, it's locked. No! Okay, fine. We'll go talk to the lady now.
What you looking at, stranger?
I'm
Nothing
just
at all.
passing by. Sorry.
Let me drink, stranger. I told you to beat it.
Oh, well, I fucked that up. Alright, bye-bye. Alright, Fitzroy. Yo, what's up? How you doing? Dragons have beaks that are harder than tungsten and sharp as a razor? Where are you getting your facts, Borger?
From here,
I'm
I
curious.
see everything that goes on in the harbor. The hard-working lives of my sailors, the fights at the stranded whale. Even the antics of these wharf rats don't escape me.
It's you who lays down the law around here.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far. I'm just the last serving captain on Darkwater. Tell me what I can do to help you.
Your documents are
The
unreadable.
manifests have been blacked out. They're totally unreadable.
Yeah, I saw that. I've got no idea who did it or why.
Oh,
I
poop-a-doo.
don't remember having countersigned anything special enough for someone to hide it.
And why obliterate the dates, as well as the goods stored in the warehouse?
You mean that the dates have some meaning?
Which server is weird now? How so? Everything all good, FG? That fishing stopped in 1847.
I'm surprised Charles Hawkins...
I watched Dragons for a living. Oh!
Whaling stopped in
That's a nice
1847.
profession.
I see that you're interested in the history of our island. Indeed, maritime activities ceased altogether at the end of the last century. I imagine that the Hawkins family had other types of contracts.
But you don't know with whom?
No, it was none of my business.
Talk about Darkwater. Photos look strangely
I
like
was
you.
looking at your photograph. The one of the man in front of the boat.
Ah, yes, I can see the one you're talking about.
Interesting resemblance. I thought it was you, but with a wooden leg.
And for good reason. That's my father in the photograph.
Oh, that makes
Your
more
father.
sense.
John
Yeah, more fact,
Fitzroy,
more fact, more fact.
captain
Let's
of
go.
the Scylla. His wooden leg is here. You can go and see it if you're interested.
I've already seen your dad's wooden leg.
I found a threatening letter, signed by a certain cat.
What? I don't mind you visiting my harbor master's office, but I'd prefer if you didn't go through my affairs.
Are you being blackmailed?
Not exactly, no. That shyster wants to make us pay protection money.
Fuck him
You having
up.
success?
I wouldn't say that, but she terrifies my men as much as her own.
Can you not do anything to stop her?
Don't you worry about that.
Oh, okay. I saw the killer whale on
I'm
the
just
wharf.
back from the wharves. The dead killer whale is unsettling the sailors.
Ah,
Oh,
yes.
really?
Us men of the sea are superstitious.
So, by the way, what kind of dragons are you watching over? Like chromatic, metallic? What are we talking about here? What could have killed it?
Killer whales don't have many known predators.
That's true. And normally, they're not found around here. But, you're gonna take me for a fool.
Give it a try.
Have you heard about the depths?
The what?
Trenches that plunge into the earth and that shelter creatures unlike any other.
The what?
You're talking about mythology.
Ha, indeed, you're right.
Why are
The
they putting it back in
police
the
took
sea?
the decision to put the killer whale back into the sea.
You've got to understand them. They didn't know what to do with it.
I think that was a mistake. Who says that whatever caused those wounds is no longer in these waters?
You think we should have kept it?
To look into the real cause of its death, at least.
Yeah, at least would have been nice.
The miraculous catch. Is it a local legend?
Not at all. It's an
Mostly
episode
Argon
from
dragons?
our
What are
glorious
Argon dragons?
past. Go read the story of the sailor's return to Darkwater Harbor.
Yeah.
It's displayed on a wall of the stranded.
I've already read it. Return. Warehouse
I'm looking
36.
for Warehouse 36. Do you know where it is?
Look, it's right there. The warehouse is opposite the jetty.
That's so big.
Understood.
You know who the building belongs to, don't you?
No. You underestimate
It belonged
me.
to the Hawkins family.
Precisely. Ship owners from father to son.
I think that somebody here wanted me to search this warehouse.
Talk about Darkwater. Actually, we've already done all this, so we'll just leave.
I shall be on my way.
Yeah.
Come back and see me when you've got something new.
Yes. Baka. Consult diary. For why? I can level up something. Boom. Level 3. Probably need to increase. It'll only be improved by objects discovered in the environment. Oh, that's lame. Like, I really don't care about increasing strength. Maybe start increasing eloquence. Maybe investigation more. Oh, picking locks? Hell yeah, I kind of need that. I'd like that. Alright, holiday. Peace. Sharp beaks, hard skin, both gingers can eat souls. Oh. All I can say is be careful. But I assume that since you're training the dragons and raising them, that they trust you enough. We'll get inside the warehouse soon enough. I'm gonna explore. Hi, mister.
I saw what happened with those sailors. Don't hang around here unless you want trouble with the bootleggers.
You're not scared of the boss?
I've seen the kind of messages their boss sends. You're not scared of her.
Of course I am. Everyone's scared of that woman.
Very
She's not
angry?
interested in small
Well,
fry
I
like me.
believe in you. I know you can take
You,
care
on
of
the
them.
other hand, nose around too much, you'll have dealings with her.
I shall take my leave.
Guess go this. Ooh. Oh, that was just him. Oh, the car's blocking the way. Why is this random ass car right here? Directly to the mechanism?
It must come from these old winches.
Yo.
It looks like there's a way in under this grate. A whale vertebra. If the newspaper clipping in the bar is true, this bone is a real fossil. This ratchet device seems to be usable.
I guess I'll go upstairs now.
I could use this old winch to lift the grating.
Yes. That's the plan. Mount the ratchet device, mount the handle. Why not? Use it? I'm missing a part? Must be missing a part. Also, if I'm having to fill this grate, I'm assuming that I can't do anything over here. Nice dragon called Borgon? That's cute. I'm assuming I can't go to the warehouse from this way.
Get it. Nobody listens to us anyway.
That's no.
What could have done so much damage?
You can't understand. You're not sailors. It's a sign.
Hey, mister.
Where do you think you're going?
Let's get into the warehouse.
I'm not here to hinder your work, officer. Edward Pierce. Private detective.
Sorry, we're all a little on edge today. What are you doing here?
I'm investigating...
Hey, it's a horror game? Heck yeah, it is, FG.
Why do you want to drag up all that stuff again?
My investigation has led me to this warehouse.
Hello, Zay. How you doing? Good morning, good morning.
What more can you say about the death?
We're playing Call of Cthulhu.
Not much more than what everyone knows. I wasn't on the case.
It's okay so far. It's a lot of talking.
Up at their place.
The whole mansion went up in flames.
Don't get it into your head to go wandering around up there. It's dangerous.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
I'm getting angry on a circus.
The only one left there is old Silas. And
what do you
the
mean?
accident has affected him badly.
I'm doing pretty good.
Unpredictable, especially if a stranger starts poking around the property.
Is he a danger?
Oh, gotcha.
He's in his own home. Do yourself a favor. Leave him well alone.
Well, I guess I can't get in this warehouse right now.
You live here?
Why did you do that, huh?
Huh?
We saw what you did to St. Brendan.
Huh?
Yeah, we'll teach you to come onto our island and ridicule our protectors.
I've never heard of this saint. Is it a local belief?
But everyone knows St. Brendan, the navigator.
He's the patron saint of whales and whalers.
How you doing?
What happened to the statue?
Hope you're having a good day,
Go
Zay.
see for
Thank you so
yourself.
much.
He's at the end of the jet.
Yeah, tell me the script of Borgon. I'm
There's
curious.
You, our beloved statue, and then those two bozos behind us. Wait, now that I think about it, it's got to be them. There's one of them who's always going back and forth to the statue.
Quieter. That's all we need for them to hear us.
What brings you to dark water?
Hey.
The two guys behind you. What are they guarding?
The bootleggers.
Oh, okay. So they're part of the lady.
Protecting their territory. From whom, I wonder?
They really don't have a choice anyway. They're more scared of Cat than an
Pro
attack
horror
by
game
drunken
streamer.
sailors.
Look, FG. Once
kill
October is over, there won't be as many horror games.
Is
Don't
it
worry.
Cat who's shaking down Captain Fitzroy?
Hold on just a minute. We didn't tell you a thing.
Nothing at all.
Find about the island.
That statue represents your local saint.
What do you mean by local, exactly?
You wouldn't be looking down at us, like all townspeople do.
Dude, relax. I'm
Saint
just
Brendan.
asking.
He protected whalers.
Thanks,
and
FG.
fishermen
I'm glad you
like us,
enjoy my pain.
until those assholes defaced him.
We don't have anything. I don't want to talk
I've
to them
taken
anymore.
enough of your time.
We'll see you
Massive,
later.
smart, soft. Wait, so I'm curious. Are like dragons soft or are they like scaly? Like is it like a snake or is it like a dog?
No, if it gets out, I'll have serious problems with you.
How could you be dumb enough to leave the entrance to the warehouses unguarded?
Keep your voice down. Why not go and shout at the cat while you're at it? I don't want to end up with her little knife under my throat.
It's a stiletto, you idiot. And with that smell on your breath, I don't give you much chance anyway.
Okay, so we now got some information. I bet you if I try to get close, they're not gonna let me through.
No idea. You better keep it shut. What's with you wandering around here like a hungry dog?
We saw you talking to the two soaks. Go die of thirst, the lot of you. It'll stink less.
Because of the dragon? Oh, okay. I do not want to test that.
I've got to enter the Hawkins warehouse. I guess it's going to be complicated.
No, it's very simple, in fact. Fuck off.
I don't give a damn about your racket. I just want to get into this warehouse.
And we don't give a damn about you. Whatever your reason for wanting inside, there's nothing we can do for you.
Oh, I don't want to lie.
What happened to the statue of St. Brendan? Dreadful.
What makes you think we did it?
We're bootleggers, not savages.
Who do you think defaced the statue?
What do I know? They could have done it by themselves.
They wouldn't.
The sailors.
Who else, in your opinion? And who's interested?
Oh.
So, who are you?
Are you stupid or are you doing it on purpose?
Everybody knows us on Darkwater.
Nope. Are you Billy
I've
Bob
just
and Thornton?
Let's just say we're standing guard for the owner of the site, and we let no one enter her property.
Guess I'll just go away.
Yeah,
I really don't want to lie that Cat sent me. Next thing I know, I fuck it up and then I like get stuck. Sure. There's nothing. What's over here? Talk to you, mister? No. Oh, there's a statue. Eh? Maybe? Wanna? How do I get up there? Open? Oh, I broke it.
Damnation. I broke it.
Fuck. How's this defaced? Oh, it has symbols all over it. Thank you. Head pat time. Yay!
St. Brendan. Patron saint of sailors and travelers. Desecrated. I can't even say which language.
Thank you, Borger. Yeah. Yeah, FG. Thank you, Zay.
It's no use. The padlock won't give.
Uh-oh. Guys. Guys. There's a lot of head pats. Aggressive head pats. I didn't know it would do that. But I'm glad you enjoyed it. Thank you, thank you. But good to know that it can hold up. Aw, thank you. I have so many stream clips I need to make. Like, I have clips saved up from, like, the past 2 weeks. And I had to go back and record all of them. Okay. So, did I not do this right? It's saying there's one more hidden thing. Oh, okay, okay, Zay. See in a little bit. What the fuck-a-doodle? Can't find the thing. Like, we opened that. Yeah, no worries, no worries. See in a little bit. Yeah, I just go up here. Oh, is that it? No? Like, that looks like something I could open. Aww. What is it, FG? What's with that face? Oh, what'd you say, Borger? There it is. Yeah, got it.
To mount this cogwheel on the winch.
Oh no! Why are you Aggie? No, don't be Aggie. What's vets? What's that mean?
Looks like everything is in its place. All that's left is to try to turn this handle.
What if my strength is too low and I can't open this shit?
Damn.
Aw, thank you. I broke it. Oh. No. If I break it, what do I do? Oh, that's a cute face. I like that one. So is that because my strength is too low? Fix it? I don't know how to fix it. Because it's saying that I've explored everything and there's no indicator on the thingy. Oh, I think I know what I gotta do. I have to...
Well, well.
Oh,
A
shit.
little mouse has got lost on our turf.
Hi, lady.
You're not only inquisitive, you're also stupid.
Wait, no,
what
lady.
gave you the crazy idea to come onto my turf?
I don't want to sell liquor. I had no idea.
Turf. That's news to me.
For a guy who has no idea, you've been doing a fair bit of poking around.
Use time stone if
and then
only.
Saw you staking out the Hawkins warehouse.
Is that against the law?
I'm no idiot, detective. I'll tell you how things work around here. I decide who comes in and who stays out. And anyone who doesn't respect my rules, I punish them.
So you're Cat.
Cat.
What of it?
Maybe we can come to an understanding.
Maybe.
I want to fight? Hell
Maybe
no.
not.
You kick my ass. Woo!
Get this joker out of here. He might have a little trouble walking on his own.
I love a woman who can kick my ass.
I didn't see that coming. If I want to get into this warehouse, I'm going to have to deal with her.
What do I... Yeah, I'm still alive. But I don't know where to go. Man, I'm just gonna run back over here. Can I thought you dead? Yeah, I thought I was dead too. Oh, I can't access any of this, and we're done. Can't move the car. So, I guess... One chicken nugget. You get one chicken nugget, FG. Sorry. We're rationing the chicken nuggets. How dare you? Oh, I don't like that it's not on me, on my head correctly.
You again. I told you to beat it.
No need to get worked up.
I'm ready for all the bonks now. No! Here it comes!
What's with you wandering around here like a hungry dog?
We saw you talking to the two soaks.
Alright, I'm gonna risk
Don't die
it.
of thirst, a lot of you. It'll stink less.
I've got to get inside. It's your boss who sent me.
Oh, yeah? And why didn't she say anything to us?
She sent me to see who's filching her stock.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You got no proof to back up your claims, and I'd advise you against snitching.
I can't get rid of those two. I'll have to look for another way.
What do you mean? There's no other way, though. Is there? Am I dumb? Like, why can't I just climb this fence, huh? Huh? What's to stop me from just climbing this fence? I mean, I could go around this way. No? Okay. I mean, I could just go to, yeah, I can't get up there. There's gotta be something I'm missing.
That's no way to treat an omen.
Oh, yeah? He's gonna get us into trouble.
Oh, hello. You're new.
We're no longer at home on our own island.
Alright, bye.
Calm down. It's not worth the effort.
We've already talked to you. Cat.
Another break? Hey, Mitchell. A drink for our new friend. I owe you. You don't know how to fight, but at least you've got guts.
Yeah, aching guts.
Huh. I've got them too. But you don't hear me whining like a pooch who's lost its leash. You didn't back down. Something that I respect. So understand by
I
that.
want your outfit, lady.
If I
It's
catch
so
you again,
cool.
You'll carry a more permanent reminder of our encounter. Tell me, what brings you to Darkwater?
Tell the
I'm
truth.
Investigating the deaths of the Hawkins family.
It's very nice of you to tell me the truth so openly, but it's also really stupid of you. You really don't seem to know the area. Let me give you a little advice.
Baby?
If you want to survive more
What
than a
baby?
day in this rat hole, avoid talking about them to the first people you meet.
Need help to get into the warehouse.
I need to get into the Hawkins warehouse.
You're out of luck. It's on my turf.
I don't
It's
care.
precisely for that reason that I've come to see you.
Are you pulling my leg?
Think it over. I've seen what you're capable of. And you didn't miss me.
I accept the compliment. Well, I see you're
Oh,
serious.
okay.
To be honest,
See a little bit,
as long as it
Borger.
doesn't interfere with my business, I don't care. But I'll go with you to make sure you don't stick your nose into things that don't concern you.
Sounds honest to me.
I'm not finished.
Oh,
If I
okay.
do that for you, if I let you onto our turf to conduct your little affairs, you'll be indebted to me. And I guarantee that I always collect on what I'm owed.
Fuck.
Think about it. I help you, you'll owe me a favor in return.
I really don't have any other choice, do I?
Do I have a choice?
Oh, we always have one, Detective. Follow me.
Nobody questions your authority here. I was given to believe that Fitzroy stood up to you.
That dope tried to save face in front of his sailors. They revere their brave captain as they do their old statues. But sooner or later, all statues get buried in bird shit. And nobody cares.
Yep, that's true.
And the police? They do nothing to stop you?
The local cops? The cops drink like everyone else, sweetheart. They know where their interests lie. Apart from that pig-headed Bradley. I don't know whether to admire his stubbornness or to have pity on him.
Nobody listens to us anyway.
Bradley's that one.
No way to treat an omen. Oh yeah. He's gonna get us into trouble.
You walk so slow. Oh my god. I hate this part in games. Yo, come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Walk faster.
It's fine. He's with me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, bitches. I'm with her. Now, fuck off. What's over here? Sorry, I'm exploring everything, lady. Oh, I was supposed to go that way. Open sesame.
That's how it's done. Do I still need to hold your hand? Or do you think you'll get by on your own?
I can do it.
Don't overdo it.
Good. In that case, I'll leave you. I've done enough mothering for now.
The cutscene time? No, it's my turn.
Ugh, this place stinks.
Oh, there's...
What is the connection between this place and the Sarah
There's some crazy
Hawkins
shit
case?
going on here.
Someone treasures this crumpled picture to the point of sleeping with it. Whoever hid it here seems to worship Sarah Hawkins. What just happened? Did I imagine?
Now, we're not leaving
Can't
just yet.
sleep. I know how that feels. These painkillers were prescribed 3 months ago. Someone has been taking them since the time of the Hawkins' death. It smells as bad as it looks. What happened here?
But I guess now we can leave. There we go. Sleeping pills. He's back outside. Fish heads. That's really it.
Someone has settled in here.
And whoever it is has something to tell me about the Hawkins case. Is there anyone in there?
Yeah, it's me.
You,
Hi.
don't move. Detective Pierce. I told you to stay away from this warehouse.
No. Let's team up.
You seem like a competent officer. We should help each other.
You're trying to manipulate me, Mr. Pierce. I hate to be taken for a fool.
Fuck.
All right, Inspector Lestrade. Let me take a more direct approach. Can you explain what this painting is doing here?
This strange portrait. Wait, I know it.
Let me guess. It was in the Hawkins mansion.
Precisely. You can still see the burn marks. There's no doubt about it. I must admit that you seem fairly competent. But I can't allow you to stay here.
I've seen enough. It's the Hawkins mansion that interests me now.
Of course.
Okay.
You want to go back along his trail? I'd like to understand how this painting made it to here. Come on. My car's parked down the way.
Yeah, you're the one blocking the roadway, aren't you?
Andrews, would you please shut the door? And open your eyes, damn it. This guy went right under your nose.
You're gonna carry me all the way there.
This case has nothing to do with you, Baker. Clear the passage or I'll shut you up for obstruction.
Officer Bradley, you've finally grown a pair. Too bad you're too fat to see them down there.
Boom.
Who are you?
Come on, keep the smile. You don't want to force me to widen it.
Yo!
Okay, can we go to the mansion now?
I thought I'd straightened you out, mister. I am disappointed, but we'll meet again.
Oh, what do you mean? I didn't do anything. No.
Is it far, this mansion?
Look behind you, at the top of the ridge. You see the building?
Oh, that's a
That's
big mansion.
the Hawkins mansion. Come on, we got some driving to do.
No, now it's time for chapter 3. It'll take forever to load. Poop-a-doop. It's a very long time to load, though. Like, Lord. Intermadness. Don't like that noise. At least hello, welcome back, Borger. At least the faces look better here.
Well, here we are, Hawkins Mansion. place has been abandoned since the fire. There's only old Winchester in his hut.
Thought the mansion was burned in a fire.
I see no scorched trees or fire damage on the building.
You're pretty damn observant, ain't you? The fire was quickly contained. Old Silas acted as soon as he could.
Not soon enough to save the Hawkins.
They were trapped in the drawing room. And don't go troubling Silas
Yeah.
anymore.
Show me a fact, or tell me a fact, Borger.
As it is. Are we gonna take a closer look at this mansion, or do you have other questions?
Yeah, I have other questions.
You're the one who looked after the Hawkins case.
Don't think I was trying to hide it. It's just that this discovery shakes my convictions.
What
That's why you're so keen to find out who removed the painting from the mansion.
Yes. If something escaped us, or if there's been a law enforcement error, then it's up to the police to make good its mistake.
Yeah.
Anything else?
Your partner, Andrews, warned me against him.
You managed to get something out of that bum? I'll end up asking you for advice.
He talks too much. He inferred that old Silas was slightly unhinged.
Who? I don't know who we're talking about.
Far off the mark, I suppose. But kinda.
I've slept like 3 days. No, Borger, you gotta get some sleep.
Silas Winchester has been working for the Hawkins family as far back as I can remember. Charles was like a son to him. The day of the fire, he lost his whole family, so he's got nowhere to go. And, as you'll see, in a way, he's still watching over them. Is there anything else you want to ask me? Or do you want to go up there?
Just can't be in the mood to sleep. That's not
Night
wasting any time.
falls quickly here, and I want to be able to see when we arrive.
I'll go with you, if only to reassure Silas.
Yeah.
Why not? You can help.
Right. Let's go.
But I want to see what's over here first. It'll be just a minute, mister. Small wooden whale. Officer's like, ah, yes. The very where did he go? Look, I'm exploring. A detective, and never mind. This
recently fallen.
Fuck.
It's as if all life.
Guess I am going this way. You did not hesitate to leave me behind, though. Shit, dude.
$1693. This house is much older than it seems.
Okay, he went over there. What's over here? Oh, I actually made it to the house. I don't want to be at the house yet. Okay, Mr. Bradley, what's over here first? Like, why did you come over here? What the hell is this?
The flowers on Sarah Hawkins' grave are fresh. The old caretaker must be very attached to her.
Is this where their graves just are?
Charles Hawkins' grave. Who could have done this?
I told you. Silas Winchester is still watching over the Hawkins family.
I must say, it's pretty gloomy.
So, Detective, does this place inspire any thoughts?
Not really.
Why were they buried here?
I was given to believe that it was Charles Hawkins' wish.
Strange idea. I imagine Webster wasn't too pleased.
Mrs. Hawkins' father? It's said that he's devastated.
Let's go to the mansion.
Please give me a minute. I didn't
Poor
expect
kid.
to set foot back here after the burial. What kind of deranged individual would defile this sanctuary? and steal a burnt painting. I don't see Silas doing such a thing, let alone allowing it.
Yeah, no, I don't think he would
Even a
allow it. I want to go.
Broadmaker is above that. Lord.
Yay! Thank you, Nightshade. Good morning. How you doing? Hope we have a good morning so far. Alright, Bradley, I'm leaving you. I know, everyone's using the headpad. I'm so happy. I love it. I love that y'all are using it.
I'll have to find another entrance.
I made it so cheap so that way when new people come in, they just immediately use it if they want. You can either choose between that or an uwu, so take your choice. I say uwu in a nice ASMR tone, or you get head pats. Take your pick.
This entrance is still in use.
That's good to hear. Oh, shit.
You were trying to force the door, you nosy prick.
Easy, sir. All right? Put
I didn't do anything.
You know what we do with rubble like you? We gut them. Dump them into the ocean.
Winchester, chill.
You're Mr. Winchester. Lower that axe. And let's talk calmly.
I'll show you how we have it out on Darkwater.
Bradley.
Sarah Hawkins' father sent me here to investigate the death of his daughter.
Webster, huh? I understand how he feels. But me? I want the dead to rest in peace. And that means kicking the ass of gumshoes
No!
Why would you not want me to help understand?
Don't hurt me!
I've got nothing to hide. Tell me what you're doing here. And no baloney.
I'm not
The police
baloneying.
report describes a domestic accident. But Stephen Webster has several reasons to believe that this may not be the case.
Webster is as stubborn as an old mule. And I did tell him that we should let the dead rest in peace.
He wants to restore the reputation of his daughter. I just need to see where the fire...
I don't want him to kill me. I didn't do anything wrong.
You would break your neck as sure as you're trying my patience right now.
That's why you barricaded the entrance.
That's right.
And this door?
It's locked. And I make sure it stays that way.
No one lives in the mansion, and you don't take care of it anymore. If you have a good reason to be here, I'm listening.
There's vermin. I keep an eye out.
What do you mean?
Vermin.
Yeah, that's it. Vermin.
Shut up. That ain't real.
This is what we're going to do. I go inside, and I promise that I'll hunt vermin. Okay with you?
I'm not sure.
If there's nothing else to fear, you can give me that key.
Right. Take the key and do what you have to do. Go on, then. Just to get rid of you.
Let's go. Persuasion for the win.
From this
mansion. I have a silver tongue. Let's go. Cat girl for the win. Over here.
This gate is locked.
Fuck. It's over here. Look, with little tiny walkways like this, I always go and check because there's no way it's just empty, right? Like, there's shit here, obviously. I'm assuming this is his house. This has to be his house. You know what I should do? I should probably try to upgrade some stuff. Okay, let's increase this. Because we need to make it to where I can pick locks better. You over here? No. Alright, mister, I'm gonna look inside your house. Can't stop me. Hello?
Bourbon. Empty, of course.
I'm assuming the door's locked. What is this for? The door has to be locked.
The poor wretch seems to spend the best part of his time isolated from the world. Rather Spartan. The caretaker has simple tastes. I know a thing or two about solitude myself.
Well, then what the heck is this for? Does it just tell me that I can come up here? Is that it? Guess we'll go. Bye, mister. Only look at your house anyway. It's ugly. Hello, Gentle Bear. It's that game? What do you mean, that game? What do you mean? Well, what's bad about it? How you doing this morning, Gentle Bear? Hope you're having a good day so far. I don't hate it. It's okay. No legs. Game where you investigate someone's daughter, right? Yeah, it is. Like, I don't hate it. It's very, very slow, though. And that part kind of blows.
Follow me. I know the place. Who left this light on?
He wants us to kill vermin.
The Last Supper of the Hawkins.
No one's cleaned this up? All about that, some of my friends complaining about it using too many post-processing effects in the Lovecraftian parts. We'll see.
What kind of meat is this?
Yeah, it don't look normal to me. What the fuck is that? That squid?
This place is for the head of the family, Charles Hawkins.
Eat Angie.
The boy was probably here. Smashed his plate on the floor.
Like, how dare you not eat this nasty ass food?
Sarah Hawkins didn't eat. Was it because of the meat or something else? Something happened at this table. An argument?
I like how we have to go into the whole, like, reconstruction scene when we don't really have to do that.
Working, officer. This dinner table tells us a lot about the Hawkins family life.
Well, we don't have all day. The scene of the fire is next door.
Dark and spooky night.
Sarah Hawkins painted herself with her son, Simon, ready to go somewhere, but without Charles.
Silas managed to bring the fire under control, but it was already too late.
Don't leave me! Well, you've already taught me some good phrases like, I love you. I like that. That's pretty cute.
Charles and Sarah's wedding is painted by Sarah herself.
How's
Charles
about...
Hawkins, some kind of explorer.
Coming off, he wants to waste fortune on expensive trips. What was he looking for?
Too much rubble. I'll find an easier way. Let's see if
what about forever and always? That sounds like a nice one to know how to say.
The child's corpse left a trace. Where are the others? They had a fight. Why? Did Sarah Hawkins lose one of her shoes? How? Did it stop at the time of the fire? Was Charles Hawkins a heavy drinker? If the painting I found on the docks really came from here, how come it
It's
didn't
so
fire?
ugly! That's everything, right? Can I walk out?
Did someone escape the fire?
Oh, nope, that's it. That's the last one. Balrog Vuragantal?
Blood. This lamp was thrown. This was no accident. This was a fight.
This guy is on fire.
Someone fell here. A desperate attempt to flee.
Forever and always? Oh, I love it. Who's calling me? Who is this? I don't know who this person is. Y'all get to listen in on a wonderful telemarketer call. Hold up. Hold up.
We've been trying to reach you from the dealer service center concerning your car's extended warranty. You should have received something in the mail about your car's extended warranty. Since we have not gotten a response, we are giving you a final courtesy call before you close out your file. Press 2 to be removed and put on our do not call list. Press 1 to speak with someone about possibly extending or reinstating your car's warranty. Again, press 1 to speak with a warranty specialist.
Help, I have a lot of credit card debt. Fuck, they hung up on me. No! I was hoping that I could ask for hundreds of thousands of dollars of credit card debt relief. Fuck. Alright, what are we doing? What are we doing again? I already forgot. Not like this. No. Police. Please don't match.
Much of this evidence simply contradicts the investigation's findings.
Really? Tell me about it.
Time fire doesn't match.
I was under the impression the fire started around midnight.
Yes, Silas banged on our door around 1 a.m. Poor devil ran so hard he was almost belching his lungs out.
This clock burned before 10 p.m.
That's impossible. What you imply? Silas never would have hurt the Hawkins family. Besides,
I think that's enough
Dr.
translations for
Fuller
right now, but
confirmed the
thank you,
error death
Borger.
was
I have
reported.
learned a lot about dragons,
The
so.
clock must have already have stopped.
No, it's not gonna stop.
Dr. Fuller?
A brilliant surgeon and a friend of the family. I'm sure he took the matter to heart. I see no reason to doubt his word.
So be it. Let's move on.
Hey.
I found a bottle of whiskey. Empty.
Charles sure liked a drink.
No glass. I suspect one of them drank heavily to calm down. Charles, most probably.
Probably.
That's pretty thin. Who says that bottle hadn't been there for a while?
I
Find
can
through this
tell
place.
where young Simon was, but not his parents. Where were their bodies found?
I can't help you on that one. Charles and Sarah's bodies had already been carried away when I got here.
Well, you're no
Without
good
your
helpful.
Authorization. By whom?
Marshall, Andrews, Chief West. We never deal with cases like that.
Ucky Borger.
So, well,
It would seem at least one person fled the crime scene.
what'd you say?
That mark on the door. Someone's hand slid down there. The left side has no mark. The door was open and that someone left.
For God's sake. I mean, if it's Charles or Sarah, they wouldn't have left their son.
Who knows? Maybe they did. Maybe they hated their kid.
As a family, instead of calling for help? I don't buy it.
Oh, yeah?
I firmly believe this fire was more than just an accident.
Huh. What's your theory?
Had a fight.
I think the Hawkins couple got into a fight.
You sure of that?
There's only one way to be sure.
Out of my
Just
way,
ask that you
Beesh.
don't disturb anything. If Chief West found out about what we're doing, I'd be in serious trouble.
Sucks to be you then. Fuck, the door's locked. Look, mister, you didn't do a good job at all. Found a rat. History of medicine. I couldn't get the rat in time. Secret door! Oh.
These bandages are covered in dried blood.
Oh.
But whose?
I'm not scared. Supposedly. Dang it! Nightbot! Why are you a butthole? Bear didn't do anything. Bear was just trying to post links. I have made it to where they can post links, Nightbot. Stupid.
The lyrics of the drunken sailor. A sea shanty.
Sorry about that, Gentle Bear. I'm sorry about that, Bear.
Outside.
Nightbot's like, you know what? I'm gonna ruin this whole girl's career, and just like fucking deleted all the comments.
Dated 1818.
Hello? Why spooky music?
Moby Dick, Melville's classic. The epic battle between man and whale. Mandatory reading for any whaler, I guess.
You know, a man trying to fight his giant penis. Investigate. Let me look. Up here. Ooh. What's over here? Yes. More medicine. This library is fucking huge. Oh.
A book on hunting whales. The island's staple diet last century. "20,000 Leagues Under the Sea." Another story about the mysteries of the deep.
I have so many books now. I'm just carrying them around in my backpack, I guess. Scratching my eye. Second.
Greek mythology. Hecate, goddess of the dead, daughter of Tartarus, and mother of Scylla. What could Sarah have done to make this person threaten to call the police?
Dear sirs, you know I've always held you and your family in high respect. Unfortunately, I can no longer continue to close my eyes in the behavior of your wife. Last week, she again terrified my clientele. No, she means no harm, but you should place her in the care of Dr. Fuller. He all alone seems to be able to make her come to her senses. If these services were to recur, believe me, though, that although it would feel like torture, I would be obliged to involve the police. Nightbot's just really dumb sometimes. Like, it's so stupid how it reacts. Ooh. Spooky. It is stupid how Nightbot reacts to people. I'm sorry about that, Bear. Dang it, door's locked. It's a conspiracy? Yeah, it is. Yas. I found the key.
What will her room reveal about her?
I'll look here in a second. Oh, I clicked the warranty call? Thank you, thank you.
This door is locked. Barbiturates.
Ooh.
Sarah Hawkins must have been extremely agitated resorting to such a treatment.
Yay! More head pats! Thank you, thank you, thank you. What's in here? Let's go!
Perfect.
Warranty Call of Cthulhu? Yes. Oh! That's not good. Hold up.
Was Sarah Hawkins interested in the occult? What was she trying to achieve? Despite what happened, they
Fate brought us together and forever will bind us. What? It's just stuff that I don't need.
Sarah Hawkins' agent was getting worried. Seems she wasn't giving any signs of life.
Open door? Like, I want to investigate the scratch marks.
Bradley? Is that you?
That's not Bradley. Bradley! Bradley! Help me! Bradley, 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 Bradley. Bradley. There was scary shit. Ossifer!
What do you know about Charles Hawkins' activities?
Well, not much, to be honest. We all assumed the Hawkins lived on Charles's inheritance. If you're right, we should be able to find clues among the Hawkins' personal effects.
This piano is in disrepair. Looks like the Hawkins kept it more for decoration than for music. A book on the first inhabitants of the island. It seems they got here around the 14th century.
I guess we're gonna go look at the scary thing. Hello? What's up here?
Is anyone there?
No, it's the fart lantern. We can't use the fart lantern. Uh-oh. That's me. That's what I call natural gas. 100% nightshade. Whoop! There it was.
You! Stop!
Bradley, did you see which way he went?
Who? I didn't see anyone. I just heard some noise. Are you all right?
A man was hiding on the upper level. He ran when he saw me. He can't be far.
Thanks, Bradley. Also, what the fuck is the... Oh, okay. That thing's broken.
I'll cover you.
Why would I want to use the lantern?
This door was closed earlier.
Where did he
Secret
go?
room.
It looks like an old Seaway map. They look like Celtic runes. Charles must have brought them back from one of his foreign trips. This Dr. Fuller, was he Sarah Hawkins' therapist?
Do you really think that your fugitive came in here?
Yes.
I don't see any way out.
Oh, my oil lamp has so many reserves. Oh, thank you, Borger.
Clearly, Charles Hawkins knew Captain Fitzroy very well.
Beep, beep, beep.
I wonder who the man with the glasses is in the photograph. It looks like a freehand map of dark water. Certain areas have been highlighted. I wonder why.
Forehead pat.
Scylla. It's the boat that was stranded at the entrance to the
weird.
harbor. This panel is movable. As if the bookcase has been moved several times. Seems like this came from a log. There must be a link with the Seaway map. This globe seems to have been part of some mechanism. Doesn't work. I must have missed cogwheels. They must be linked to an opening mechanism.
Oh, that's where I used the map. Where's the map? Where's the map? Shut up. Shut up. On the map. Give me that.
I'd be better off not touching them for the moment.
I want to use the map.
Looks like the navigational paths described in the log.
Oh. Okay, Borger. I guess I need to put it where Darkwater is.
Doesn't work. I must have missed something. There must be a link with the Seaway map.
Darkwater Island. We sail north on morning. Captain Hampton is confident. He says that we'll be Dorpheus to see some. May God be merciful. I preferred it when the whales disappear without trace. With these carcasses, we no longer ignore their sad fate. What is eating these huge beasts? Told Hamilton it was a bad omen. He doesn't care. We dropped anchor near a village. She happened to say that the waters are red with the blood of the sacred beast, and to follow them is to defy the gods. I told him that I only feared God Almighty, but in the aloneness of the hold, I'm scared. Started a huge well in the distances. Silence seems to be beyond anything known to man. It sends out an infernal song. Hamilton wants it. We've caught it. It's the most grotesque well I've ever laid eyes upon. It will go with memories the biggest catch ever. Men have died, but we have gained glory. This day will be celebrated for years to come. Darkwater. We have beaten the Orpheus, returned with empty hands. The Scylla and Hamilton are only memories. So Wednesday 23rd is the one that's highlighted. 33 north, 53 west. 33 north. 53 west.
Doesn't work. I must have missed something. Looks like the navigational paths described in the log.
33 north, 53 west is in the center. So back over here. Like around here, right?
Doesn't work. I must have missed something. Doesn't work. I must have missed something.
Frick.
Doesn't work. I must have missed something.
53? Aha! I did it.
Looks like it worked.
I did it. I'm smart.
Well done, Pierce.
Yeah. Maybe in like 5 minutes, would you guys want to see true horror of me trying to play Apex? Watch me just be doo-doo water. Secret tunnel. Take a little breather from horror games. As much as I enjoy this game, I feel like it's a little slow. But it's fun though. I like it.
Secret passage.
You know what? I'm gonna save the game here.
Like a detective novel.
For the game to be saved. Okay. Yes. Here's what we're gonna do. No, get out of here. Get out of here. Stream's not over yet, folks. We're doing this. We're playing other games. We're gonna switch it. I don't know where. Library. Apex. We're gonna be a degenerate and play Apex Legends.